name is Dan Smith, and this is Livin For Fishin. In this episode, we're heading up to Cascade Lake, Idaho for some ice fishing. So come on, let's go. All right, we made it to Cascade Lake, and there it is. There's a beautiful lake. Nothing but ice. So we're just trying to figure out what to do to set up. We've got a large shelter. We're gonna be trying to set up here. See how that goes. Okay, we made it out to the Cascade Lake, and as you can see, it's pretty frozen. And there's our shelter. We're gonna be fishing tomorrow. Got it set up today. It's about 4 o'clock, or actually, I think about 5 o'clock, off on my time. But we're gonna get an early start tomorrow and see what kind of luck we have. The inch is about 24 inches deep or thick, so we got a lot of work to drill some holes and see if we can catch some perch or maybe even some trout. Well, good morning. It is Friday morning, and it's about, I think about 7:30, almost 8 o'clock. We're just getting set up. We've got our first line in the water there, and we'll be using that shelter today for sure. But as you can see, it is pretty open. There's some folks way out there in the distance, but just kind of looks like we're in Antarctica. But Cascade Lake, beautiful out here. All right, let's see what happens. All right, we just got another one.
That's a big one too.
Woo! Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
Fatty! Dang, that is a real nice one. Dang, he's kicking our asses.
I had to move those jaw jackets over.
Yeah, right in the back of the
There's two in that hole.
Is that a worm too?
Yep.
I got a worm.
Nicely done.
Oh, I got one! I got one! Phil! There you go. Oh, there you go.
The jaw didn't jack. All right, we got another one. Oh, it's a trout! Get that up, get that up! Oh, nice!
Nice trout!
There's a fish! Nicely done. wanted to take a minute and tell you a little bit about what we are actually hanging out in. This is a giant cardboard box, basically, made by Ecor Crate. There's their information. A buddy of mine created this as a prototype, but lightweight, super easy to set up. Got a little bit of help, super easy to set up, and it has been ripping wind, at least 40-mile-an-hour winds, as you saw in some of the earlier clips, held up extremely strong. And you saw other tents rolling. Those tents, there's a couple left out there. Some other people bailed. They called it a day. It was really ripping earlier. Right now it's not too bad. But as I just fell into a giant hole, holy crap. Watch your step. I just stepped into an old hole, and hopefully it doesn't set up in my boot. But mark your holes when you dig them, because is what it is. But all of our rods are still out. Hopefully they bite soon, but man, this has been fun. What a great idea. Super strong. It's gonna last a few days. Well, last our entire trip. We'll bring it back out next year. I wish I knew all the stuff about it as far as how to explain it, but it is quite a shelter, and it is warm in there. We got the heater going. It is warm in there, nice and toasty, no wind, obviously inside, and the light, actually when the sun hits, the ice underneath illuminates, and it's pretty damn cool. So anyway, just want to take a second to explain what exactly we are staying in. It's cardboard. Go figure. All right, day 2, still at Cascade Lake. It is about, what time is it? 7:30? 8? I don't know what time it is. It's like 7:30 a.m. We got up around 5 this morning, got things together, hiked out here. Shelter is still in place, as expected. Very calm right now. It's actually really nice out here. Yesterday was pretty windy, but no idea what today is going to bring. It's supposed to snow later this afternoon. Anyway, we got our rods in a little earlier today. Hopefully I have a little bit more success here first thing in the morning. We'll see. But we got lanterns and ready to rock and roll and see what happens. Gosh, nice. How you doing, D?
Not button?
It's all no.
Hold on. Reel it in yet.
He's gone.
Hold on.
It's recorded. You're backwards, Josh. Josh, you film.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, never mind.
Oh.
It was bouncing.
Yeah, it was, man. Oh, that one! Fish on! Fish on! Fish on!
Oh, that's the one.
Get it! Get it! Right here! This one! This one! Dan!
Seriously?
Oh! That's it! First person day!
All right, well, we're wrapping things up here at Cascade Lake, day 2. Amazing fishery, beautiful out here. It's starting to get a little bit colder than it was yesterday, so we got a lot of packing up to do. We got a shelter for Newport Creek. It's worked out amazing, nice and warm and toasty in there. But all in all, not a bad trip at all for a bunch of guys that have never done this before. We didn't do half bad. Anyway, we'll go over the details of what we used in just a minute, and hopefully if you're thinking of coming out here, it's helpful. All right, that's a wrap. Real quick, this is what ended up working for us. These little Rapala slab wraps, not chartreuse, perch color. Caught a few on those. Here's a quick setup that we used. It's a ugly stick ice fishing rod and reel, and just use this with that's a little bit of power bait and a worm, about 18 inches off the bottom, and we were in about 12 to 15 feet of water. So anyway, that's what worked for us. Hopefully things work for you if you're planning a trip out there. It's beautiful country. And thanks again for watching Livin For Fishin'. Subscribe below, and we'll see you next time.